I went for an STD test, thinking they needed a semen sample, so I gave one in the cup. Turns out they only wanted urine, and the nurse was horrified when she realized. One of the most embarrassing moments of my life. After sleeping with the fourth girl of my life, I decided to get an STD test, mostly for peace of mind. Before going, I called my neighbor across the street, who's a few years older, and kind of like a big brother to me. I asked him what the test involved. He casually told me they'd probably ask for a semen sample, maybe do some swabs and blood work. Awkward, sure, but manageable. At least I knew what to expect. A few days later, I walked into the clinic, feeling nervous but prepared. An older nurse called my name, handed me a clear cup, and pointed me toward the restroom, simply saying, "Please go in here." She didn't explain anything else. Remembering what my neighbor told me, I assumed this was the moment. The bathroom wasn't exactly the comfortable setup I had imagined, but I figured it would have to do. After a few minutes, I finished, waited around a bit so it didn't seem suspiciously fast, and then walked back out and handed the cup to the nurse. She placed it on a desk, picked it up, and gave it a small shake. I watched her expression slowly change from confusion to absolute horror. Then she looked straight at me and said, "Sir, we only needed your urine." In that moment, I felt my face turn bright red. My mind went completely blank. There was nothing I could say that would fix what had just happened. I quietly went back to the restroom, provided the correct sample this time, finished the rest of the tests, and left the clinic as quickly as possible. Even now, years later, I still cringe whenever I remember the look on that nurse's face. Sometimes it pops into my head out of nowhere, and I can't help but laugh at how unbelievably awkward that day was.